So, what's up, my niggas? What's up, guys? Good morning. Still the morning. We are still in the morning, yeah. So, guys, send out this link to your friends. We used to go live every day, right? Every morning. So basically, this morning I wasn't feeling too well, so I was like, okay, let's shift it to New York session. Send this link out to your friends, okay? Let them join. So, guys, if this is your new If this is your, I'm sorry, if you're new here, this is your first time, welcome. If this is your first time, welcome to the live stream, okay? We do this every time, every day actually. We prep for the markets, sometimes London, sometimes New York. We do it together. So, okay, can you guys hear me? If you guys can hear me, I want you to go to the comment section and type active. If you can hear me, if you can see me clearly, okay? I want you to go to the comment section and type active, active, active. Okay. So we could get started. It's already 12. I want you to go to the comment section, type active, active, active. Let's know what we are doing, guys. Go to the comment section, type active so I'll know that you guys can hear me clearly, you guys can see me clearly. Anyone that doesn't type active, I know that you can't see me or can't hear me clearly because I don't know. I want you guys to type active, 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 active. We don't, I think we have just 5%. What of the rest? So let me share my screen. So guys, I hope you guys can see my screen properly well. Okay, good. So, so guys, Welcome once again, right? Welcome once again to our live stream. If this is your first time joining this live stream, so what we do here is we analyze together. We I just show you guys my perspective on what I'm seeing in the market, how I trade. Possibly sometimes if we see trades, we take trades, okay? And if this is your first time, also make sure before you leave, you like and you subscribe, okay? Like and you subscribe and turn on your post notification because we do this every morning. So guys, I think it's time. Let's start. Others will join. Okay. So for gold, right? Gold has given us that breakout that we were looking out for. Okay, let me remove all this. Good. So God has basically given us the breakout which we were looking out for, right? Which I told you guys on Sunday during the was it on Sunday? I think yesterday actually. So God has given us that breakout, and what we are looking at for now, remember we had a main projection on gold, right? If you guys remember, we had a main projection on gold, and what's that main projection? The main projection on gold was from point A here, right, to point B. Okay, so we still have like an overall target on XAUSD, which is still above this level. Do you understand? Which is still around this level, right? So this is our main target. So from where gold is at right now to our main target, we should be more focused on the what? On the higher low areas in the market. That's like our entry based points. Do you understand? So now what area what and where are we now, right? Price has broken out of a counter trend, which is very nice. So what are we expected to do? We are expected to now start looking out for what if every vital or sorry every vital or valid support area, the support area that is going to be formed. That's like kind of a higher low area that's going to be formed, right? So point A to point B, which is around here. All we need to just do is just keep on using our fib to catch retracement, and taking the market to the upside. Just keep on using our fib to catch, you know, impulsive move retracement, another impulsive move again, something like this, another impulsive move again. What we are just more focused. We trend traders or traders like me, we are just focused on this move, right? The impulsive move. That's basically only what I'm focused on. Okay, we are just focused on the impulsive move. So what you focusing on the impulsive move, where are you actually looking at? I'm actually looking at the higher low areas. You understand? That is where I'm more focused at. Okay, that's where I want to start taking my trades from. Do you understand? So basically on gold right now, we can see that price is still giving us some kind of retracement, right? We see that price is still giving us some kind of retracement. So basically, I want to see price respect any particular area on this 1 hour fib, either a 38.2, either a 50%, either a 61.8%, right? So I'll definitely love to see price reject one particular area, but I also would want to mark out my previously exhausted point because those areas too are also very vital whenever you're trading. Do you understand? Like I used to say every time, whenever you're trading, right, and you see there are vital areas that you just need to mark out. Even though price gets to that place, even though price doesn't get to that place, but this is very important. Areas like this, right? This is a previously exhausted area, and this is some kind of that's some kind of strong resistance area, right? So there is going if we can see price get to that level, then now we should start having that hint at the back of our mind that we might likely see a rejection towards this area. Do you understand my point? We might likely see a rejection towards this area if price gets to this point. Do you get my point? Do you understand where I'm coming from? So now, as we can see, what where we are right now, we are still on a counter trend. So I'm coming, guys. I want to highlight this. So now let's go to a lower time frame and understand what is happening around that area. So on a lower time frame, right, we can see that price is still giving us what? On a lower time frame, price has not yet said anything concerning a trend continuation, or price is trying to shift to the buy side for now, because on that lower time frame we are still seeing what? Multiple lower highs. Do you understand? We are still seeing multiple lower highs being formed, and we are still seeing, little resistance and little supports are being broken, right? Little supports are being broken in the market. So as of now, little supports are being broken in the market. So as of now, there is nothing telling us that what price is about to shift on that 1 hour time frame. Do you understand? Before price shifts on a particular time frame, it has to already occur on a lower time frame. That's why I said, for us to know that price is ready to shift on this 1 hour time frame, right? We need to be on our either 15 minutes or 3 minutes time frame to know if there's any kind of break of dynamic resistance, or break of structural resistance, right? So you guys already know, for people that used to attend this already, you guys know what a dynamic resistance is, but I shouldn't be explaining it again. So for we to start saying we want to start taking buys again on gold, right? We need to see a shift, a structural shift on that lower time frame around a valid PRC area. Do you understand? For we to like add it up as kind of a confluence to take our trade. Okay. Um, do you guys understand that? Is there any question so far? Are you guys following up? Are you guys following up? If you can hear me clearly, click on active, or say active. Yes. Okay, good. Say something if you can hear me clearly. Very good. Um, yeah, basically, I'm not saying you guys should expect a buy at this zone, right? What I'm just saying is this zone is also a very important area. Do you understand? This zone is a very important area to look out for. There are areas in the market whereas you need to look out for. You need to like be on guard whenever price gets to that area. That's why I'm marking out this point. So where we are, right, like where this orange bar, this orange zone, right? This area is a kind of uh, place where if price gets to that place, if price gets to that zone, you need to be on guard. Do you understand? Because we might see a shift. But currently, where we are right now, there is nothing telling us that price is about to start buying. Do you understand? What if price breaks that zone? Well, if price breaks that zone, it's not still a bad. Do you understand? It's not still. The only time you'll be concerned is if price breaks this our 100%, which is this area. Do you understand? You should be concerned, right? If price breaks here. Do you see where I marked out? That's where you should be concerned if price break. Remember, right? Price can go all the way down to 100% and still continue its move. So we can see something like this impulsive move break. Then we can also see something like this. Price can come all the way down to this 100% and give us something like this also. Do you understand? Okay, as long as the support area that you understand, as long as that support area is not yet broken, you don't have anything to be scared of. Do you understand? So price can still come all the way down to 100% and still continue the bullish move. Do you understand? That's how structure is. Sorry guys, give me a minute. So that's basically how structure works, right? So currently, what we are seeing now on gold, right? Like I said, For those that are taking, for those that how am I going to say it? For those that used to take a reversal trade, you can short now on gold, and you can short now on gold, and I mean, I don't take reversal trades actually, but you could just possibly point A to point B, 23.6. You could short like 3341, right? 3341. But trust me, this is a kind of that's like exactly that's like an aggressive that's an aggressive trading kind of thing. Yeah, I'm not looking out to take any trade now. I'm just going to sit on my hands and observe. Do you understand? I'll sit on my hands and watch the market get to a particular level where I can start taking advantage of it. Do you get? So yeah, exactly. You just have to chill. Actually, like I said, that's you taking a trade now is just being aggressive for no reason because you want to make money. Do you understand? So that's that on gold, GBP USD. So let's look at GBP USD, guys. Yeah, basically, I mean, bro, be a conservative trader. Patience is key to, yeah, exactly. Patience is key to trading. Trust me. Sometimes I used to tell myself actually when I don't trade in a day, I'll be like, I mean, today is still a winning day for me because I mean I did not necessarily lose money. Do you understand? That even if you are not trading, trust me, you are still winning. Because there are people that just trade because they just feel like they want to trade. Do you get? They're just bored. You get people trade out of boredom. Like, man, I need to make, and especially when people that are addicted to social media, right? If they see someone else making money and they are not making money, at that point they are no more. They are restless. They want to do something. They just want to feel that dopamine rush. Like, okay, I'm trading. I'm doing. No, it doesn't work that way. Do you understand? Trading most times, like I said, you have to be very patient. Have to wait out for a very tangible setup that that okay, even though it's not guaranteed, but the probability of that setup going towards your direction is around like 80% or 70%. Just that, rather than for you to just waking up and taking unnecessary trades because of you just want to feel among, you just want to screenshot profit and post. No, do you understand? It's definitely not going to work for you. So for GBP USD, right? Like I said, price gave us a counter move around here, a counter move, right, which broke this whole resistance that we are seeing here. So price has broken structural resistance and dynamic resistance, right? So I was expecting a buy from here yesterday because price was giving me, price gave us some kind of bullish engulfing from here, and also little weak rejections, right? And also if you go to this area from here, you could see that before price gave us this wholesale, price respected this area multiple times. So I think I was on a lower time frame, right? This was, I think we took our trade around here yesterday, but let's check let's check it out. Okay. We took our trade there yesterday. I think we called two buys on GBP USD yesterday, which didn't go as planned, but it's fine actually. Trust me, price can be very, very crazy. So on GBP USD, right, price is trading above our moving averages on that 1 hour time frame. On a daily time frame, price is sitting at 23.6, right, on the daily time frame. Um on the 15 minutes time frame, let's see what's going on around here. So on the 15 minutes time frame, price is still like giving us minor, little internal structure, like internal bearish structure, right? on a 15 minutes time frame. So basically, we guys give me a minute. I think I would need to, you know, this trend line is kind of, it helps in a way. Good. So we could basically see like a third touch around here, right? We could basically see like a third touch around here, and this area also was some kind of, sorry guys, this area also was some kind of strong resistance that was formed, right? So we could see some reaction around that level. Okay, we could see some reaction around that level, and that point also is like our moving average area. Price is pointing towards our moving average, right? Price is like heading towards our moving average, so we could see some kind of reactions from there. Do you understand? We could see some kind of reactions from there. So on GBP USD right now, like I said, yeah, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting to see how price reacts around here. So wait, let me write this down. Um, so you guys saw I wrote here, right? I'm waiting for some kind of reaction around this zone. Right, so I'm waiting for some kind of reaction around this zone. Then from there, I could take my buys. But on GBP USD, right, I'm still overall bullish on GBP USD. I'm still overall bullish on GBP USD. Okay, overall bullish to around here. One thing you should understand about the market is the market doesn't just move towards your direction. It has to play around, play around, play around, play around. So now it is your duty as a trader to understand where the market is playing around. It is your duty as a trader to understand the you know to understand the projection, like the aim of the market, and to flow towards that aim. Do you guys understand my point? It is your duty as a trader to understand the aim and flow towards that aim. So as we can see now, there's nothing telling us to start selling on GBP USD, right? Not because we are seeing this little minor structure. That is not enough reason for us to start selling on GBP USD. Do you understand? So we just definitely have to wait. Like I said, I'm waiting for some reaction around this zone. Then from there we can take our buys, our buy continuation, and our target is still around here. Okay. And aside from that, also remember, was no, I think it was yesterday. We also drew some kind of counter trend break. Was it around here? Yes, some kind of counter trend break, right? Price broke out of that counter trend. Then I think this is more of kind of like a retracement than a continuation. Do you understand? So on GBP USD, I'm still bullish. I'm still bullish, and I'm still observing, observing to see how price plays out around this level. Okay. What pair should we analyze next? Do you guys understand? I'm not taking any trades now on any pair. Do you get? I analyze XAU. I also analyze GBP USD. I am not taking trades now on any pair. What we are just doing now is we are analyzing. Okay, we are just analyzing, not taking any trade, just analyzing. So I think let's go to USDJPY. Someone said, what's my reason for what? What's my reason for what? For not taking a trade now? So USDJPY has gotten to our final target. USDJPY has gotten to our final target. I think we analyzed this whole thing together, right? So I said this is my target. So you guys can see immediately price got to that area. We started seeing some kind of reaction, right? We started seeing some kind of reaction. So this was my target on USDJPY. Price has gotten to my target. Um, let's go to a higher time frame and see. So this area is more of like a support, a very strong support area. Okay, are you guys seeing this? This area is a strong support area in the sense that price has closed around here. We've seen a close around here too, and price also came in and tapped that area. Do you understand? But let's go to like a lower time frame and let's see. Let's observe. So even despite the fact price tapped that area, okay, price is still, or despite the fact price is still ranging around that area, price is still trading below our moving averages. Are you seeing it? Price is still trading below our moving averages. So for now, I would definitely, I would not say, I wouldn't be taking any trades now also on USD JPY. I'll be waiting out to see how the 1 p.m. candle opens. Trust me, guys, we could see some kind of reaction towards this area, and price would continue the bearish flow. Okay, we could see some kind of reaction towards that area, and price will continue the bearish flow. So basically, I'm just looking out to see how price reacts towards this area, because this area now is we are at a dynamic resistance area, which could possibly price could possibly respect that area. Do you understand? Price could possibly respect that area. Observe on a 30 minutes time frame, right? Price could possibly respect this area and continue its bearish move, right? Continue its bearish move to negative 67%, 61.8%. Okay, so this is on USD JPY. For one, we are still trading below the moving averages. There's nothing telling you to start buying here. Price has not broken any major resistance. Do you understand? Price has not broken any major resistance. Price is just ranging around our TP1, which we analyzed. I think we analyzed this since last week, and I told you guys this it was from this area. I told you guys from here, whatever you are doing from here to our target, you should be shorting on USD JPY. So this is our kind of strategy, right? It gives you a hint on what to do in the future. Do you understand? Like now you already know that I shouldn't be buying from where I am now to where my projection is. I shouldn't be doing this certain thing. Do you understand? Either I shouldn't be buying or I shouldn't be selling. So it makes trading easy for you because there are people that whenever they come into the market, they don't know if they are going to start buying or if they are going to start selling. But you now having a projection in the market helps you understand that once I come into the market, the only thing I'm looking out for now is sales. So now you are more focused, you are more concentrated. Do you understand? Because you have a projection. Now, projection in trading is like somebody, somebody in life that doesn't have a goal or that doesn't have a target is just will I say that person is a nuisance or that person is just working without aim. Do you understand? You should have a particular aim. You should have where you want to see yourself in the next five. I'm just giving a very brief analogy, right? As a human being, you know where you want to see yourself in the next 5 years. So now, from now to that next 5 years, what are you doing? You are trying to become the best version of yourself to be able to achieve that goal, right? That's how it is in trading. In trading, you have if you don't have an aim, if you don't know where you are projecting towards, right? Now you don't know what you are doing. Yeah, it's either and every morning when you come into the market, you're either looking out for buys, you're looking out for sales. Do you understand my point? You're looking out for buys, you're looking out for sales. Now you are confused. You don't know, is this market buying now? No, no, no. What's trend saying? No, no, no. What's structure saying? You are confused. Do you get my point? Okay, so you should have a particular aim in the market. Before anything, you should have a particular aim in the market. Where am I heading towards? What is my projection? So now you having a projection is definitely going to help you. Do you understand my point? Just like what we were explaining on XE on GBP USD, right? Let me open GBP USD so you guys will see it. So now, just like what we said on GBP USD, right? You see that we already have an aim here. This is our target. So as long as price has not broken any support area here, our target is still our target. Do you understand my point? Our target is still our target. So now we have the aim. So now this helps us. This helps us to move towards a certain bias. Now, if you come into the market and I ask you now, what's my bias on GU? What's your bias on GU? I'm still bullish. Regardless of the fact that the price is selling as of this point, I am still bullish. Why? Because I have a particular direction, I have a particular aim where I'm heading towards, right? And I'll keep on flowing toward, I'll keep on, flowing towards that aim until I get that aim, until I get to that particular target. Do you understand my point? So now, from where GU is right now to this our target, what we should be looking out for is more of buying setups, more of buying setups. Okay, so someone said, Phoenix, please, after the analysis, after analyzing, price has moving to downside of 61 point. I don't understand what this guy is saying. Can you rephrase your sentence, please? Said price is going towards the 61.8 area on GBP USD. Price hasn't even gotten to price hasn't even gotten to negative 27% yet. Price hasn't even gotten to negative 27% yet. Talk more of 61.8. 61.8 is still above, way more above. Do you understand? So we need to see price get to TP1 first, then to TP2. So let's see how price reacts towards this area. So now we have, I think, 30 minutes for this candlestick to close, right? We have at least 30 minutes to see how these candlesticks close on GBP USD. So yeah, I mean, that's true. That's true. So I'm just observing to see how price reacts towards this particular area, right, which we marked off. So this area is more like a confluence area for one, two, three touch, and also price is sitting on a resist or in the previous resistance area. So I'll definitely, and also aside from that, also that area is, I think that area is like our on our fib on our MA point. That's like, you understand, price is tapping around our MA to continue the buys because our MA is still pointing up, right? Our MA is still pointing up, showing you that was the bullish momentum is still intact. Do you understand? So we have to just wait out, relax, and remember, I told you guys, whenever you are trading, okay, don't look at what others are. Don't look at what others are doing. Look at what you are doing. Do you understand? Understand what you are doing. Grasp what you are doing very well. There are people that might be making hundreds of thousands of dollars just from this little sale that just happened on GU, right? But as long as it's not your setup, as long as it's not what you know, right? Just let it go. Do you understand? I'm telling you, there are people that made like hundreds of dollars from this little sale you are seeing on GU. Okay, but you knowing that you are a trend trader and you trade with structure, right? And this thing is kind of not aligning with your setup. Let it go. Don't force it. Do you understand? Don't let other people's trading influence yours. Okay. So I think we've talked on USD JPY. We've also talked on GBP USD. What pair should we talk on next? What pair should we talk on next, guys? What pair should we analyze next? We have how many people here? Okay, make sure go to the chat box and let's hear you people talk. What pair should we analyze? Someone said US 30. Okay, let's check out US 30. Let's check out US 30 together. So I think on US 30, we already made the analysis yesterday. And I told you guys that I'm still bullish on US 30, right? Yeah, I could recall. I said US 30 dropped all the way down here to fill up this gap. You guys can see this gap. Price filled up this gap, and we are still, looking at this level, this particular area, this support area. Price never broke above that support area. Sorry, below the support area, right? Price didn't break below the support area, and we are also seeing some kind of valid support being formed here, some double bullish candle and multiple exhaustions, right? I didn't draw that well. So we're seeing price still giving us, a two bullish candle. These two bullish candles verifies that this area is a strong support area, right? It's a valid support area. So we are seeing this one two bullish candle, and also how price closed this with this bullish candle. This is like a closed volume candle. Sorry. So that's like a closed volume candle, right? More of like a bullish variation around that point. Okay. So one, two, three candles. See how this candle closed? Let me even highlight it. So highlighting this area now, if you go to a lower time frame, let's go to a lower time frame and break it down. So on the lower time frame, what can we see on the lower time frame? We can see that that area is some kind of double bottom, right? We can see that that area is some kind of double bottom, right? So and double bottom is a shift. Do you understand? Double bottom is a shift. So that area is the double bottom, and this is like a breakout. And so we say point A here to point B. Price came and retested what 50%, and price is trading what is already trading above our moving averages. So 50%. So should be our target on US 30 around here. Okay. So we are still overall bullish. So from where US 30 is to here, it should be bullish, right? It should be bullish. I would love to see some kind of higher low. I'm not taking any trade, right? Sorry, guys. Let me remove this. I'm not taking any trade now, actually. Okay. So I love the fact that price on US 30 on our 5 minutes has broken this resistance, which is nice. So as if I see any other higher low being formed, right? Some kind of little higher low being formed, more of like something like this, then now I could take my trade, and my stop losses are going to be, remember, your stop loss are meant to be on a lower time frame, while your take profit are meant to be on a higher time frame. So I see something like this, then I take my trade. Stop losses should be below your moving average. Sorry, below your fluctuation areas, right? Then my target should be around this level. Target should be around, sorry. So my target should be around this level, okay? So based on the fact that we've seen a break. So I need to see some kind of higher, some kind of impulsive and a little bit of retracement on that five minutes time frame. A retracement on that 5 minutes time frame, then from there I would take out my trade from. But if I see any setup in any valid setup on US 30, I'll call it out for you guys. Trust me, I'll call it out for you guys. So GU is still sitting where it's sitting. Let's check XAUSD. So let's, like I said, I don't see anything telling me to buy now on XAU, but let's see. Um, there's nothing telling you now to buy on XAU, guys. So I don't take any trade on XAUSD now. Trust me. I'm not seeing anything. XAU right now is still bearish. It's still bearish. It's still bearish for me though. Until I see even the least 50, even the least 3 minutes support has sorry, even the least 3 minutes resistance has to be broken around here. Okay, we need to see at least the 3 minutes resistance broken before we can say a shift is about to happen. Do you understand? So for me on XAUSD now, I am still bearish, bearish, bearish until I see a break of a structural area, a structural resistance. Sorry, like an actual break. That's when I start taking my trades. Do you understand? But for now, I'm still overall bearish on XAUSD. For US 30, I'm looking out for price has this was supposed to be our entry actually. Let's say 1, 2, 3 around here is supposed to be our entry, right? Stop losses should be below here, but US 30 is kind of crazy. So I'll need to see some kind of impulsive and retracement, then I'll take my trade. So US 30 is still bullish, okay? US 30 still bullish, guys. US 30 is still bullish for me though. USD let's check it. Let's check out USD. So here's JPY. I'm looking out to start. I'm looking out to sell from this area. Okay, this is like my selling confirmation zone. So when price gets here, like, oh sorry, when I see some kind of selling reaction around this area, okay, more of like a double top, more of like head and shoulder, something that has to then something that has to show me a bearish reversal pattern. Do you understand? A bearish reversal pattern around this area, then I'll take my sales on USD. Okay, so everything now, we are still sitting on our hands and we are still waiting. Do you understand? You don't react before the market. Let the market react before you. Then now you can take advantage of that. Okay. So I would like to see impulsive and some kind of retracement, some kind of support. I need to take this trade from the support area. Then my stop loss should be below that support area. Okay. So what pair are we going to analyze next? Are you guys still following? If you guys are still following, and if you guys are, enjoying, you guys are, enjoying the live stream, can I see active, active, active? Because I need to know you guys can hear me properly. Click active, 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 active. So I need to know you guys can hear me properly well. So someone said, and go back on GU. I mean, I think we already analyzed GU, GBP USD. So on GBP, right, I said I needed to see how price is going to react towards this area where it is right now. Okay, where GU is right now, I need to see some kind of reaction to around that area. We have 17 minutes. We have 17 minutes for price to close. Okay. So this is just like kind of a candlestick touch. One, two, three, area, 1, 2, 3 points. A third touch around this level, then and also this place is some kind of previously support resistance area. Okay. So just like I said, keep trading very simple. Make it very simple for yourself. You don't need to over stress. You don't need to over stress, right? So we have 16 minutes for this candlestick to close. So we need to see how, or we need to know how this candlestick is closed and how the other candlestick is going to react. Then next thing we have to do is go on a lower time frame to see some if we are seeing some kind of shift on that lower time frame, little breaks of resistance on that lower time frame. Then we know that this particular area, is kind of transitioning from that bearish move to that bullish move. Do you understand? So we'll have to wait and observe. Okay, that's the only thing we can do now. Wait and observe, wait and observe, wait and observe. Okay. So where are you watching this, guys? Where are you watching this live stream from? Okay, I need to know where you're watching. Are you watching it from your office? Are you watching it from the house? Are you watching it from the school? Where are you watching this stream from? Where are you where are you joining from? Most people said from school. Where are you watching this stream from? Where are you watching this stream from? Okay, I need to know. Like I said, yeah, I already marked it out, expecting a bullish reaction from this zone. I'm sending them out to the community. So guys, I already sent out the whole analysis, right, to the community. I sent out the whole analysis to the community. So if I see any valid, setup, I will send to you guys. Okay. So before I end this meeting, we'll be organizing a boot camp, guys. So make sure you take advantage of that boot camp. It's going for like $49 or so. Okay. Like I said, if you don't put value on something, if you don't put a price on something, human beings will not value it. Okay. If you don't put if you do not put a price on something, human beings will not value it. So we are putting just a minimum price, a boot camp of $49. It's going to be a 1 month class, and that 1 month class, I'll be the one handling it. Okay. um that boot camp, also you also have access to the site for 1 week. I'm sorry, for 1 month, right? So after that, you lose access to the site. Okay, so this boot camp is going to be going for $49. Okay, $49 will be you. I think registration should start like next week for this boot camp. Registration should start like next week for this boot camp. So guys, you want to understand the concept I trade. You want to understand how I see market. You want to understand, okay, why am I using Fibonacci? Why am I using, all these things, right? You want to know my Fibonacci settings. You want to know more about my trading style, right? Make sure you register for the boot camp. Okay, it's going to be it's going to be very educative. And I think we will be having some people also talk to you guys, from the boot camp. Maybe, people like some of the people that you guys like, maybe like I don't know, some few traders, some profitable few traders, even some of your idolo would join up in the boot camp and, you know give a word of advice to one or two persons for you guys to just, be encouraged and stuff like that. So make sure you attend the boot camp. Okay, make sure you attend the boot camp. It's going to be registration is going to be starting next week. The registration is going to be starting next week, and I'll tell you guys when the boot camp is going to commence. Okay, it's just going for $49, guys. The reason why I'm doing this is because, like I said, I did a free beginners class, and out of 150 persons, only 12 people joined. Right? Why do you think only 12 people joined? Because they did not see value, because they did not pay their money. There was no price on it. Do you understand? They just felt like, I mean, I can just watch it anytime, I can do it anytime. Do you understand? That's the disadvantage of doing free things. Once you do free things, people are not going to take that thing. They are going to take it for granted. It's not going to be relevant to them. But once there's a price on it, then now they know that any minute they waste not doing that thing, they are wasting their money. Do you understand? Now this makes them serious. Okay, so make sure you attend that boot camp. Okay, trust me, it's going to be very educative. Very educative. You guys will learn a lot from there. So USDJPY, I'm selling from where, like I told you guys, right? I'm selling from where it is right now. GBP USD, I'm buying from where it is right now. But I mean, I'm not seeing any confirmation on USD GBP USD yet. I'm not yet seeing any confirmation on GBP USD, but for USD JPY, let me go to like 3 minutes. So guys, I think we are done with the whole analysis. Okay, I also sent it out in the community, so take advantage of it. Take advantage of the class, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, peace out and bless. Bye, guys.